My sister walked down the aisle before me at my wedding and announced, "Everyone should know the prettier sister wears white too." She was wearing the exact same wedding dress I'd tried on at the boutique 3 months ago, but decided was too expensive. The one I'd sent her a picture of saying I wished I could afford it. Except she'd added a longer train and a crown that made her 3 inches taller than me. My guests turned in their chairs to watch her walk down the aisle that was supposed to be for me in 10 minutes while the wedding march played on the speakers. "What are you doing?" I grabbed her arm as she passed the room where I was waiting with my bridesmaids, but she shook me off and kept walking toward my groom Adam, who was standing at the altar looking confused. "I'm making an entrance. You always said the most important part of a wedding is the entrance." She spread the train of her dress across the entire aisle so no one could walk past her. My wedding planner was frantically trying to stop the music, but my sister had given the DJ $500 to keep playing no matter what happened. "That's my dress. The one I wanted." "How did you even know?" I followed her down the aisle in my actual wedding dress, which suddenly felt cheap compared to hers. "You left your browser open at Mom's house. I saw you'd favorited it, so I bought it. It was on sale for $8,000, which is nothing for someone who actually has a successful career unlike you." She did a slow turn at the altar, making sure the photographer got every angle. Adam tried to step away, but she grabbed his arm. "We need comparison photos so everyone can see who wears it better." My mother was sitting in the front row taking pictures with her phone. "Mom, tell her to change. She can't wear white to my wedding." But my mother just shrugged. "Rebecca looks stunning. You should be happy for your sister. She never gets to dress up like this since she's too successful to date." Rebecca smiled at the crowd of 200 guests we'd invited. "Since I'm already up here, I should explain why I deserve to wear white more than the bride. I'm 32 and I've saved myself for marriage, unlike my sister who's been living with Adam for 2 years. White represents purity, and I'm actually pure." My aunt gasped from the third row. Several of Adam's relatives started whispering. "You told everyone we weren't living together," Adam whispered to me, looking panicked. "My grandmother thinks you're a virgin." Rebecca heard him and laughed into the microphone she'd grabbed from the officiant. "She's not, but I am. So technically I'm the only one here who should be wearing white according to tradition. Plus this dress costs 4 times what she paid for hers, which means I'm honoring the institution of marriage more through financial investment." She pulled out her phone and showed the receipt to the crowd. $8,000 for the dress. $2,000 for the alterations to make sure it fit better than hers would have. $500 for the crown because queens deserve crowns. And $3,000 for these shoes that make me taller than the groom, which proves height. Doesn't matter when you have confidence. My bridesmaids were trying to pull me back to the changing room, but I couldn't move. Adam's mother stood up from her seat. "This is inappropriate. You need to leave." Rebecca turned to face her with this sweet smile that I knew meant she was about to say something horrible. "I'm sorry, but who are you?" "Oh, right, the mother-in-law who won't even have the prettiest daughter-in-law in the family photos. How sad for you. But don't worry, I'll be in all the pictures to make up for it." She positioned herself next to Adam and called the photographer over. "We need some shots of what this wedding could have looked like with an upgrade." The photographer looked at me helplessly, but Rebecca pulled out a checkbook. "I'll pay you triple to take photos of me with the groom. Think of it as practice for when I get married to someone even better than him." Adam stepped away from her.